begin broadcast. Crumble Harumung broadcast system number 185. We're 2 away from 187. What'd I do with that razor blade? I want to kill someone. Just kidding. Let some people get in here. Let me split a blunt down its fucking back. You know, pre-show shit. The show's begun, but it's pre-show shit. What up, Will Gates? What up, Nick Bazaar? Wicked Widget, whoop whoop. Bazaar 17, Ryan Lovejoy, whoop whoop. What's up, everybody? The fuck is cracking? I didn't even have a Celsius and I'm full of piss and vinegar. That's how you know it's gonna be a good show. Father mucker. Just sprinkle in a few profanities. Say I'm gonna kill someone right at the top of the show. You know it's gonna be a good show. How's everybody doing tonight? We're gonna be talking about the new Ouija Macc album, Wrestlemania, the premiere of the Rehearsal Season 2, the best show on TV. We're going to talk about a bunch of shit. Easter, what I did and didn't do for Easter. And just watch Wrestlemania, spoiler. How's everybody doing? Shouts out to the alienated. Shouts out all you beautiful green motherfuckers in here. Love seeing all that green. Alright, I'm doing the pre-show routine. Oh, share the link out. Let me share the link out real quick. If you would like to help out, one of the easiest ways you can fucking help out is you can just retweet what I'm about to tweet, or you can do it yourself. And just say that I'm live and share the link. Always helps out. You guys wouldn't believe how much sharing the link helps out. It sounds like it wouldn't help out, but it gets into all kinds of weird, strange algorithms that I could never reach and shit. So it really helps me out if you share the link. Humble Among Broadcast System 185 is live now. And then I'll just share the link, I guess. Where is the link? There's the link. Maybe a clown can change the world after all. That's from the season premiere of Nathan Fielder's show, The Rehearsal, Season 2. All right, I just posted that on Twitter/X. Now I guess I'll post it on Instagram. Humble Among Broadcast System 185 is live now. Be advised. I guess I'll put be advised on this post. And then I'll share that to Facebook too. And the stories. God damn it. Be advised. God, it sucks getting old. I feel like I'm an old ass man. I am an old ass man. And I'll put this in the stories too. Old ass man. Be advised. I should probably do this before the show, but hey, I'll do this my way, goddammit. Scuffed and all, fucked up and all, I'll do it my way. It's still only me, y'all. How long have I been doing this fucking show? It's still only me. Name another show that is only one motherfucker doing all the work. I'll wait. Watch here. There's only one Me. And if there's another one, I don't want to hear about him, God damn it. Keep it to yourself. Put it in your pocket. All right, what's up, y'all? The reveal, it's me, goofy old me. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Stuff and things and stuff. Let me start out the show by saying rest in peace to Big L.A. If you don't know who Big L.A., he's the, all due respects and stuff, but he's the big fat guy who hung out with, what's his name? God damn it. Mike Busey. I believe he was in Mike Busey's crew. Came to the gathering a couple of times, I believe, with Mike Busey and his crew. Usually would have Mike Busey's ladies hanging all over him and shit. But rest in peace to Big L.A. I never got a chance to meet the dude, but seemed like a nice guy in the documentaries and stuff I would see him in. Spectacle of a human being. Rest in peace to the man. I think that's all I have for R.I.P. Someone else died. Who the fuck else died? Damn it, there was someone else who R.I.P'd that Oh, the Pope! The old Pope! Old Poperini. Old Poperuski died. Do y'all think that the Pope died on Easter and they pushed it to not have a controversial news story like the Pope died on Easter? And to not have people go into a tizzy that the Pope died on Easter? I think the Pope died on Easter, I'll be honest. I really think that they pushed it. They held the announcement off, and they lied to us. And they said that the Pope died the next day. I think the Pope died on Easter. What do y'all think? 420 Pope death? That's what I think happened. That's what I believe happened. All right. I'm gonna get this motherfucking blunt roll. Oh, I need to get these goddamn lighters out of here from that last stream. If y'all didn't see on, what was it, Saturday? Sunday? Saturday? One of those days this weekend, I streamed over on Twitch, where I reacted to a video that, sure enough, made me annoyed as fuck. 1 second, let me get a lighter. Good old Bic. Old trusty reliable Bic. Ooh, that's not the right way. So I did a Twitch stream on the weekend, on the Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember which day. But I reacted to a video called The Controversial History of ICP, ICP's Controversial History. But the thumbnail says, is ICP racist? And it's about a 45-minute long video of this white rapper, mind you, telling you, the viewer, how Insane Clown Posse is racist whether they know it or not. And the crux of the video is the guy basically had a black college professor who taught him about race relations. He took a class on it in college, and he thinks that the word juggalo is code for jigaboo and all this crazy ass shit. Shit, I don't know if that word's gonna get me in trouble. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. And I did a whole reaction to his whole video. I'm gonna edit that down. I might just post the raw. You know, I'll post the raw for the alienated after I get off of here. And then I'll post an edited down version, because I want to do a thing. Because all these popular ass YouTubers, they be doing streams where all they do is sit and watch YouTube videos and they fucking edited it down. Like, well, Turkey Tom does this. A couple other YouTubers do this. I think Charlie does this. I think Charlie essentially just sits on streams and fucking reacts to shit and then reposts it. I'm gonna do that shit. Why the fuck not? I might as well do that shit. So I'm going to try to do more Twitch streams where I just simply watch things and react to it, and then I'm going to edit it down and, or shit, I'll probably post the raw for y'all, the alienated, and then I'll edit that shit down. Faygo review video for the new Faygo flavors is coming. I got to edit that as well. There's another video. Oh, the butt plug research film is coming along nicely. We filmed the second part of the butt plug research film, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be an alienated exclusive. No actual, XXX content in that shit, but The butt plug research film is coming along nicely. Let's see. Y'all want to talk about Mania? Let me talk about the shirts first. I think in the stack I got the shirts. So here are 9 of the 10 different flavors of t-shirt that I have. Up there in the top corner with the silver paint on green, you have, what did I call it? Post-apocalyptic forest heather green. Then you have cool polluted ocean sea foam, which I think I only have large left. Then you have pretty in pink paranormal purple-ish, because I'm not sure if it's pink or purple. Then you have dumped toxic waste green, which I have, I believe I have large, extra large, 2X left. Then you have dehydrated urine yellow, which I have large, extra large, and I think 2X left. I might have a 3X left in dehydrated yellow. I can't remember if I do or not. Hit me up to ask, though. I'll check. Then you have Groom Lake Desert Sand, which I keep saying Gloom Lake. Shouts out to Gloom Unit. I keep saying Gloom Lake Desert Sand. It's Groom Lake, god damn it. My alien shit's supposed to be my gimmick. I can't even get the fucking name of the location right. Then you have Basic Bish White, which no one wants, and I'm probably gonna send to Nick to get tie-dyed. Then, what did I call that one? Slightly polluted sky blue, and then slightly polluted ocean blue, which I only have a couple of each of those. If you are interested in any of these shirts, hit me up now. They are very limited. I only did a couple. I think I only did maximum 10. Maximum 10 in each color. Some of them only 2 in each color. Seafoam, cool polluted ocean, seafoam green. I only did 2 of those. Pretty in pink paranormal purplish, I only did 4 of those. So very, very limited sizes and colors and cuts that will never, ever be done again. So if you want super rare shit, super rare freshness, this is your chance. You're not going to get another chance for these colorways. I'm probably going to do more of these in another colorway. I haven't decided yet. Part of me wants to do a pink one. I need to do the Hello Kitty design next too, though. That's I'm really fucking up by not doing that design. There's a lot of shit I need to do. But yeah, this is this is the first run of this design. I'm gonna do other colors in this design. Probably a black. I didn't even do black this time, so I'll probably do a black, comfort colors. I definitely want to print on comfort colors. Shouts out to the annoying ass motorcycles outside my house. Shit, man. What else? You want to talk Mania? I guess let's talk Mania. Let's talk Mania. First of all, there was a Hatchet Man sign at Wrestlemania. If y'all didn't see it, it kept popping up along the entranceway there. Someone was holding up a sign. I think we figured out on Twitter who it was. I don't know if they want their business out there like that. But this motherfucker, this motherfucker went and later in the show walked all the way to Hard Cam and was walking around with the damn Hatchet Man sign. Shouts out to that motherfucker who brought the Hatchet Man sign. Definitely made me mark out. I think that was what, night 1? Yeah, I think that was night 1. Ooh, I got a Piss Bandit update, but we're gonna talk about Mania first. All right, let's get the Mania results up so I can figure out how to talk about this. Oh, why are they doing it like that? All right, here's the Saturday results. Oh, Wicked Widget Productions. Member. Just joined as a member. Or rejoined as a member. God damn it, why does it always do that? I'm trying to keep you tiny, Window. Don't fucking expand. You son of a bitch. I'll kill you, Window. I'll kill you. Wicked Widget loves you all. Whoop whoop mad Wicked Clown love. Shouts out to Wicked Widget Productions. Don. That's right. I'm fucking doxing you. I'm saying your government name on here. All right. Yeah, so the first match of WrestleMania, Jey Uso defeated Gunther to become new champion. This was supposed to, I mean, fucking Jey Uso wins Royal Rumble. The prize for winning Royal Rumble is you get a main event match at WrestleMania. You get to challenge whatever world champion you want to challenge at WrestleMania. Jey Uso very politely stepped out of the way of CM Punk and Roman Reigns to challenge Gunther instead. And John Cena. He very politely stepped out of the way. So, yeah. Gunther dropped the title to Jey Uso. Gunther came out on Raw, attacked the announced team. Pretty cool angle with that. Raw was really fucking dope, too. I don't know if y'all saw Raw. That was really dope. Is Wormwood Project doing weird shit? I just saw you deleted that, Taffy. Is he saying weird shit? I'm really ignoring the chat heavy tonight. Don't you yell at me, motherfucker. I'll yell at whoever I want to, Frankie. Don't you have scams to be running in the DMs or something? This motherfucker fucking, I almost called you Danny. Danny Goldie. This fucking dude, Danny Goldie, he's in the fucking DMs trying to scam my boys. Out of like $2 or something. Some weird shit. Says he's got a really life-changing offer or some shit for them. For $2. He's got a bridge to sell you too. What the fuck, man? Leave my boys alone. What are you doing? Out scam. I know you're hurting for money. You can't pay me to come to Vegas, so you don't have to scam my boys for $2 or $3 at a time and shit, bro. It's fucked up. Danny Goldie. I'm calling you Danny from now on. The New Day versus the War Raiders. Also a title change. The New Day got the title from War Raiders. Heel New Day. I was really hoping Big E would come out for this match. Didn't happen. Jade Cargill defeated Naomi. Jacob Fatu defeated LA Knight to become a lot of new champions on this show. Oh man, this match was fucked up. El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix. This was a last-minute replacement type beat for Rey Mysterio Jr. Rey Mysterio Jr., I guess, got injured. Rey Fenix's first WrestleMania match, he fucking lost. He fucking jobbed out to El Grande Americano in his first WrestleMania match. Meanwhile, his tag team partner is getting a sweet-ass spot. He ends up winning his match. I was shocked by that match because I don't understand the logic of making Rey Fenix lose his WrestleMania match. It's such a goofball. Maybe this has something to do with, I don't know, El Grande Americano, some sort of gimmick that they're going to use with this AAA acquisition. If you didn't hear, WWE bought AAA, basically the Mexican version of WWE. They're as bigger than WWE in Mexico. The Lucha Libre organization. Violent J walked out to Triple Mania this past year. Triple threat match. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. One of the real main events of the show. Seth Rollins ended up defeating Roman Reigns and CM Punk for a very controversial ending. Paul Heyman did the double low blow. I personally would have been a bigger fan if Paul Heyman just kept on doing the low blows. Part of me really, really wanted him to give Seth Rollins a low blow, and then referees start coming out. He just keeps giving low blows. He just keeps giving those jerk-off low blows, those ball-wiggling low blows. What was up with that? Why was he, like, wiggling the ball? Like, the impact is with that, right? Does he figure jiggling the balls around is going to hurt a little bit more? I don't know. What's the deal with that? Lucy, calm the fuck down. Lucy, you have a gummy? Did you steal a gummy? No, she's got a cough. She's got a fucking cough drop. Lucy's playing with a cough drop. She must have a cold. Let me keep going through the matches before I play you guys some of these clips, because I do have some rather interesting clips, including Stone Cold hitting the barricade. And I don't know if y'all have seen the footage that was not on WrestleMania of him botching before he came out. I have that footage for you too. I hope it works. I hope they didn't delete it. I got Bret Hart rolling his eyes at Triple H. I got a couple of funny clips. Tony getting booed. Let's keep going through the card though real quick. LHRPG member for 23 months. Jesus Christ. Almost fucking lost that one. Check out Chronic Guru for edibles. They strong as fuck. I don't know. I have never tried Chronic Guru. Send me some edibles, Chronic Guru. Bro is blaming me for his own shittiness. Shyness? Shittiness? Something. Frankie's talking shit in the chat. Frankie, we're gonna put you on timeout soon. Taffy, get that timeout ready for Frankie. For Danny Goldie. We're gonna put you on timeout soon. You're being naughty. You're scamming in the DMs. You're saying I'm shitty. You're sending me weird ass memes in my DMs. You're on the edge, Danny Goldie. I could never. God damn it! You got the wrench. You're supposed to do what I say. Do what I say, damn it. You have the wrench. All right, let's finish this fucking thing so I can play these Wrestlemania clips. Night 2, Stephanie McMahon came out and said, what up? Io Sky defeated Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. That was a pretty good match. I remember liking that match. Second night, definitely better than the first night. I think that's without saying. Drew McIntyre defeated Damian Priest. Damian had Kerry King come and play him out, and I think Kerry King's sound was fucked up. Everything sounded super bassy with his, oh yeah, that's what it was. He was erect in my DMs. That's what it was. He's sending me dick pics in my DMs now. That's what he's sending. Yeah, see, he's on the edge. He's really edging over there, that Danny Goldie. That's Strife's gimmick. Frankie and Goldie and, this is going to get me in a lot of trouble. Frankie Goldie and Strife are damn near the same person. I swear to God. Oh, that's going to get me in a lot of trouble. Oh, fuck. Yeah, anyway. Drew McIntyre defeated Damian Priest. Damian did have Homeboy play him out, though. That was pretty cool. Fatal 4-Way Intercontinental Championship match. Dominic Mysterio defeated Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta. And I guess Finn's just, like, cool with Dominic fucking him over. What does he say on Raw? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. He's just cool with that. Put a little fucking bookmark in, put a little reminder for a little bit later when Finn Balor decides he's not cool with Dominic fucking him over for the Intercontinental Championship. See? See, I knew that was gonna get me in trouble. He really gonna be in my DMs now. Let's see. I think there was Penta. I really thought Penta was gonna win this match. I really thought Penta was gonna win this match. Dominic ended up winning this match. Dominic is more over than I thought. Oh, and let me point this thing out. When Dominic was gonna go leave, the match is over, right? He's like on the ramp. Something told Dominic, like, run back in that ring and get your shine moment again. That was fucking dope. I don't know if y'all noticed that. He ran back in the ring and got his shine moment on. That was fucking lit. That made me actually like Dominic a lot. Randy Orton came out with surprise opponent Joe Hendry, which I think is the second time Joe Hendry has shown up on WWE. He showed up on NXT too last night, by the way. Joe Hendry, TNA champ, showing up, really showing that the fucking working relationship with WWE has changed a lot. They're partnering or acquired AAA. They're really open to working with TNA people. Shit's pretty crazy right now. Rusev came back last night on Raw. I don't know if y'all saw Raw. I don't have many Raw notes, but Raw was really good last night. Oh, Becky came back. Laya Valkyrie and Becky Lynch. Yeah, this was a really good Mania. This is one of the best Manias I've seen in some years, man. Because I can't even remember Mania being this good. Stone Cold comes out to announce the attendance. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. This was a really good match. John Cena wins. Love me some heel John Cena. What's his face came out. Travis Scott came out rather pointlessly. Fucking A, man. Don't really give a fuck about Travis Scott coming out. That was cool. Whatever. That Fiend song is super played out now. Killer Mike did a remix of that Fiend song called Mania on My Mind. That's pretty fresh. Go check that out. If you're sick of Fiend and want to have it flipped in a different way. Yeah, man, I love heel John Cena. He cut a fucking dope-ass promo until Stoopy Head came out. Who the fuck came out? Someone came out and interrupted him. Ruined the whole damn thing. Can't even remember who came out and interrupted him on Raw. But he cut another fucking awesome-ass promo. I love John Cena as a heel. Some of the best heel work I've ever seen, man. And you know why? Because he's fucking right. A lot of the shit he's saying, he's fucking right. That shit's lit. That shit's lit. When a heel can come out and talk shit to the audience and be right about it, that's good shit. Cena is a bore. I don't know, man. I love this new version of John Cena is lit. All right, let's play you some WrestleMania clips. Some of my favorite WrestleMania moments that I was able to, other people appreciated as well, so I was able to find on the internet. I don't have Dana White being booed. That was hilarious. They put poor Dana White on the screen to get booed twice. How fucking funny is that? Here's Hinchcliffe getting booed, though. I gotta make this tiny ass screen bigger. Hold on. I gotta get rid of that window. All right. Let me pull the audio and video up of Tony Hinchcliffe getting booed. And you can tell, this is so funny. Watch this. Watch this. Because you can tell this hurts his feelings. Like, dude's legit hurt. But he acts like it doesn't hurt. It's fucking awesome. Hold on. Yeah, this is lit. Make that bigger for you guys. There.
Right next to Kill Tony founder, Kill Tony host, and the host of the roast of Wrestlemania happening tonight at 10
you can't even really hear the
Blue
boos that
Live
much,
Theater
huh?
in Fountain Blue. Tony
They were booing, though.
Hinchcliffe
On TV, I could hear that shit.
here. Right next to
Yeah, you can hear it.
Tony founder, Kill Tony host, and the host of the roast of Wrestlemania happening tonight at 10 p.m. in the Blue Live Theater in Fountain Blue.
He's so it's so corny how he's trying to act like he's not fazed by it. He's like, yeah, let's go. I fucking hate Tony I really hate Tony Hinchcliffe, man. He's so fucking annoying. And it has nothing to do with him being on stage at that podcast, okay? So stop asking about it. Let's see. Here's Brett rolling his eyes. Let's see. Here's Brett rolling his eyes at Triple H. Hold on a second. This is one of my favorite fucking moments, hands down. He cannot let this beef go, man. If y'all don't know why why Brett's rolling his eyes here, I'll tell you about it in a second. That motherfucker. He cannot let it go. Watch Wrestling with Shadows. The Montreal Screwjob shit. He cannot let the Montreal Screwjob go, man. All right. Now, if you didn't, here's another one of my favorite parts of the show. Stone Cold hitting the barricade. So, please still be up. Yes, it's still up. Awesome. Here's Stone Cold before he even came out, fucking up and botching. There we go. Oh yeah, that's got to get, I got to shrink that down a little bit for you. All right, this is him botching even before. And I'll show you guys the actual incident. So he misses the stage, right? He starts grinding up against the side there. And look, he gets it stuck right there. Finally gets himself all situated. You gotta go up the stage, Stone Cold, up the stage. How many Steve Weisers do you think old Stone Cold had before he came out, huh? 17? 317? So yeah, that's old Stone Cold before he even got on the stage. And here's the thing, Stone Cold does know how to ride these things. That's like the whole gimmick of why they let him do this so often in WWE, is it because he does know how to ride these things. They had a lot of confidence in the homeboy riding these fucking things. That's why for years and years and years they let him come out with these. All right, let me show you guys the actual incident of him hitting the barricade. All right, if you didn't see this, I'll make it a little bigger. Here's him actually hitting the barricade on the show. And watch for the woman's delayed fall. There's a woman who was definitely trying to get a check.
At WrestleMania!
You never had him chasing you around on that thing!
Fall.
Crush time!
Watch for her delayed fall.
WrestleMania!
You never had him chasing you around on that thing!
Crush
Fall.
time!
And I wish I had more of this, because Stone Cold, you know, he gets off the he tries to get the fucking ATV going again. He realizes a lady's on the ground. He bends over and he says, "Are you all right?" And you can see her shake her head no, I believe, if memory serves correct. She goes, and he's like, "Well, fuck you." And he goes on the stage, does his thing, drinks a bunch of beer, and then what's his name? Some high uppity up, some high muckety muck at WWE's over there in a suit talking to motherfucking lady. Stone Cold goes and checks on her again, and he damn near he takes 2 seconds to check on her, and you can see he's annoyed, and he just walks the fuck away. Watch for that part if you haven't seen. I fucking lost my lighter already. How the fuck did I do that? God damn it. All right. Oh. Now, we got more. Let's talk a little GCW and JCW while we're at it. So, you know, it's WrestleMania weekend in Vegas. So, GCW is doing something called The Collective, basically, all WrestleMania weekend. They had a whole bunch of shows. One of the shows that we're going to talk about a couple of GCW shows. One of the shows is Joey Janela's Spring Break 9, I believe. The main event of that was Sabu versus Joey Janela. Sabu's last match, his retirement match. There was some weird shit with this match. Kosuke actually came over and watched it with me. And he was pointing out some weird shit of Sabu seeming apprehensive. Joey at one point looking at Sabu and being like, "You're gonna wrestle, motherfucker." Like, I don't know if he was trying to back out last minute, but I think he was trying to back out last minute. That match was pretty dope, though. Sabu took some pretty crazy bumps. Fonzie came out. Alfonso came out with the whistle. What was he have? A ref gimmick in ECW? I'm not really that familiar with Fonzie. I know he had a ref gimmick or something. And then the Sandman fucking came out. Enter Sandman started playing. He started coming out and pouring beers into people's faces and shit. He didn't drink much of the beers like old Stone Cold did, but he was pouring them in people's faces and shit as he came through the crowd. Really cool match. Not that crazy of a wrestling match, but cool spots. There's a really dope spot where Janela gets put into this barbed wire torture rack gimmick, and he starts screaming, and it's really fucking lit. One of my favorite fucking things I saw, as far as all the wrestling I saw this weekend, was this GCW clusterfuck show. Now, JCW was supposed to also do a free show at WrestleMania. That got fucked up somehow. I haven't gotten word on what exactly went down. I did see someone say, what was it, Tarzan? I think Tarzan said in a comment that the venue the venue was sick of hosting wrestling shows that weekend. So they essentially were like, yeah, we're not doing any more wrestling shows this weekend. Sorry. Which fucking sucks, because I know for a fact a lot of Juggalos came out to see that show and then got the bone. They did pivot. They canceled because of weather. No, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. He did have a fucking beer gut, though. There wasn't a venue. What are you talking about, Frankie? It was outside? So did they really cancel because of weather? Tarzan was saying that the venue was sick of hosting wrestling. Huh. Gotta hit up Backseat Boys. Maybe they'll spill the beans. Backseat Boys might spill the beans on what really happened. But regardless, the JCW show didn't go down. I know a lot of people were bummed. Frankie, you guys are probably trying to head out to that, huh? Yeah, you guys are probably trying to head out to that shit. But yeah, this clusterfuck gimmick was dope. And JCW, I got word earlier in the night that JCW was going to be invading this clusterfuck show. So if you don't know what the clusterfuck is, it's basically GCW's version of a Royal Rumble. But it's better. It's way fresher and better than a Royal Rumble. Before they even did the clusterfuck match, they did sort of a scramble cage match, I think it was, where Neon Ninja was involved with that shit, by the way. So there's some JCW representation in that first match as well. Neon Ninja, though, wrestles quite a bit for Facade, the Neon Ninja. Wrestles quite a bit for GCW in general, though. I think Kerry Morton was involved. Yes, Kerry Morton was involved in the clusterfuck. But Kerry Morton, also another JCW wrestler who wrestles quite often for GCW anyway. He calls himself Mr. GCW in GCW. Yeah, man, the clusterfuck was dope, though. Backseat Boys, Too Tough Tony, Mickey Knuckles. Fuck, man, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. All came out to represent, Danny Moe. Danny Moe. All came out to represent for JCW. Then a GCW team came out right afterwards, and they basically ended up brawling outside of the ring and then outside of the building, and they got eliminated because they left the building. Essentially, it seems like there's 3 ways you can get eliminated from a clusterfuck match. You go over the top rope, you get pinned, or you leave the building, because several people just left the match entirely. So they canceled mostly due to the weather. They said there wasn't enough people at the outdoor gimmicks this week. So it's a little bit of both, eh? It's a little bit of both. There wasn't enough people showing up to the wrestling show because of the weather, perhaps, and so they just axed the whole thing in general. I can see that being a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B type beat. But yeah, man, this clusterfuck gimmick was dope. A lot of really fucking hilarious entries. There's this one girl, I gotta figure out her fucking name again. There's this one girl who came out rapping, right? She does her own song as the entrance. The fucking song is so fucking funny, y'all. I need to find it again. There's a bar in there about her rapping about keeping her, she's bragging in the song about how her eggs are fertile in the fucking songs. There's a you can get me pregnant easily bars in this fucking song. Oh, I gotta figure out what the name of that shit is. But yes, that was super funny. The winner of the clusterfuck, this was adorable and sweet. The winner of the clusterfuck was actually Brody Lee Jr., the son of a deceased wrestler, Brody Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper in WWE. Died way too fucking young. Didn't get his flowers. In my opinion, didn't even come close to getting his fucking flowers in the wrestling business, because he was just a tremendous wrestling talent. But Brody Lee Jr. came out and ended up winning the clusterfuck. His first ever wrestling match. Dude's like 14 or 15 years old. First ever wrestling match. Wins the clusterfuck. Really dope moment. Yeah, highly recommend watching that GCW clusterfuck show if you're looking for some funny ass wrestling. The clusterfuck match alone was like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It was fucking lit though. Check that shit out. This was something I should have reported on about 2 weeks ago when Kosuke told me about it. He reminded me, so here I am telling you about it for real this time. Too Tough Tony, and this was I need to bring this up as well, on the Backseat Boys interview that we did. A couple of interesting little nuggets of information fell out of that interview. One of them, and I don't know if this has been discussed publicly. I asked Kosuke about this, and he said he didn't hear about this. The Too Tough Tony and Mickey Knuckles match versus the Rejects at the GCW show that went down recently. America's Most Wanted. And America's Most Wanted. That was Too Tough Tony's last death match, apparently. I don't know if that's being talked about many places. I don't feel like it was talked about during the match, after the match, or anything. That was Too Tough Tony's last death match. So go check that out if you missed it. Too Tough Tony, though, will be inducted, I believe, what was it? Is it the Deathmatch Hall of Fame or the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame? I need to check that with Kosuke again. I believe it's the Deathmatch Hall of Fame. Too Tough Tony is getting inducted into. This has not been announced publicly, but it's been talked about on a podcast, so I can talk about it. And he will be inducted by Violent J. He's going to be inducted into the Deathmatch Hall of Fame by Violent J. This is from my homie Kosuke, from a GCW Patreon exclusive podcast. So that's dope. Let's see. I think that's all the wrestling talk. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that happened on Raw. Rusev coming out was really dope. Pat McAfee getting attacked was really dope. Shouts out to Will the Mask Maker in here. We were talking a little bit about how dope the Raw was. Shit. Was there something else? I feel like there's some other stuff that happened on Raw. Really good weekend for wrestling, though, man. A lot of really good wrestling I watched this weekend. I guess I'll talk about it here, and then I'll go back in time. Another thing I watched this weekend that I was really... Yeah, I got to tell you guys about the Piss Bandit update, too. It was obviously, I'm a big Nathan Fielder fan. You see the shirt, right? You guys see the shirt, right? I rep pretty heavy. This is what inspired Emily to get her shirt, I think.
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah?
No.
What's up? What'd you come out here for? Oh, I got her mad, I think. Baby, what are you making me tonight for Din Din? You want to tell the nice people? She's making something yummy.
I'm making meatloaf.
Yeah.
And German warm potato salad.
Now, what does the German potato salad entail?
Bacon grease, Dijon mustard,
olive
oil, scallions, garlic.
Them Pop-Tarts look fire as fuck. Yes, they are great.
The banana bread ones.
Yeah, the banana bread ones. Yep. She just did these banana bread homemade Pop-Tarts that were fucking amazing. Caramelized the onions. God damn it. Caramelized the bananas.
I caramelized the bananas, and then I made a homemade dulce de leche for the banoffee pie, and I took some of that, and I mashed it with the bananas and the brown sugar cinnamon filling.
She bakes like a effing pro. Amazing, Ryan just said. Never liked the German potato salad, but I'm sure she makes a great one. I don't know. Have we tried it before? I feel like we talked about it before.
No.
But I don't know if we executed it.
I made a warm potato salad, but not exactly German potato salad.
I know we talked about it before.
But similar.
So it's going to be my first time trying that shit.
That
hey, ha, let me get it. Fuck you.
What?
Cheese House wants to get a wrench. Hell nah. What the fuck?
Get a wrench. I don't get it.
To be a moderator in the chat.
Oh.
Hell nah. You think I'd give you that kind of authority? What are you on?
What's up, dude? What's up, Pratt?
Cheese off of that fucking... Never mind.
Stop it.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm on my big fuck you hours today. That's for sure. I gave you a wrench on what? Wait, on what? What did you give me a wrench on? On weed? A weed wrench? You did not give me a weed wrench. You're lying. You're capping. Cheese cap. Cheese louse.
Do you have any singles?
I think so. Hold on. Oh shit, I'm gonna entertaining nice people.
La da 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 da. Sup, y'all? It's Humble Among. I do rap songs and I talk to Juggalos on YouTube. You heard? I said I'm Humble Among and I do rap songs and talk to Juggalos on YouTube.
Pretty accurate. Yeah, I got singles. What you need?
Give me 3 of them. Nick said, that's a great humble impersonation. Thanks, guys.
Here you go.
I made a strawberry banana cheesecake that's really fucking good, too.
It sure is. I haven't even tried it, but it sure is.
With that white chocolate ganache, with the dehydrated strawberries. I did get another, because they don't sell dehydrated strawberries, or freeze-dried strawberries. I got honey bunches of oats.
Oh, yeah?
With strawberries. But I took out all the strawberries.
You did that again?
Yeah.
This is the only way you get
They
dehydrated
don't
strawberries.
sell freeze-dried strawberries anywhere.
This is the only way you do it.
Yeah.
Hey, shouts out to Mikey.
Alright, I'm going to finish this load of dishes and go get a Sprite.
Okay, baby. I love you.
I love you. I'm going to come give you a smooch.
Okay. I forgot what we were talking about. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the rehearsal. Let's talk about the rehearsal season 2. So, really fucking interesting. Didn't know what to expect. Didn't expect that though. Slight spoilers. I am going to spoil the rehearsal season 2 episode 1. Just a little bit, but nothing. I mean, I think it would just I'll just say this. It'll make you want to watch the show. I'll try not to spoil everything. Basically, Nathan has found a pattern in aviation accidents, specifically massive fucking jetliners crashing, because he's noticed a pattern in cockpit communication protocols. This is the wildest shit ever. It's not funny necessarily. He's actually doing some kind of serious, real shit, it seems. I think. Unless this is a long-term con by one Nathan Fielder. There must be a motorcycle fucking thing going on today. Jesus Christ. He's figured out that there's been a pattern of accidents that have happened in aviation history because the co-pilot basically is afraid to speak up to tell the main pilot that he's fucking up. That he's either going in for a landing when there's not clear enough conditions. Usually, he thinks he's somewhere where he's not. A lot of it seems to do with landing or taking off. Long story short, though, a lot of it boils down to people being afraid to bring things up in conversation, and he explores that a little bit in the first episode, and it's some interesting shit because it's not necessarily a comedy show, and he even very much breaks the fourth wall and is like, we're 10 minutes into the show and I haven't made y'all laugh once. There hasn't been a laugh in the show once. It's really interesting shit. If you haven't checked out Nathan's other shows, Nathan For You, watch the Rehearsal season 1, watch The Curse, check them all out, man, because I'm a huge fucking fan. So curious what he's going to be doing with this season. But the title of tonight's episode comes from that show. Piss Bandit Update. Now, if y'all didn't see, a month back, 2 months back, I brought y'all a story. Let me reframe that a little bit. Got an update for you guys. Is that framed right? Yeah, I gotta make that a little tinier, huh? But there was this girl who was in a town pretty close to us. We've called the Piss Bandit. And I told you guys, I think this kind of went a little bit more national. But yeah, this is in a town this is where we go grocery shopping. Not this specific location, the Monadnock Food Co-op. We go to like Target and shit. my market basket, but she was peeing on items in this Monadnock food co-op apparently and got caught. Now there's been an update to her charges. This is so fucked up. So she apparently was in a local hotel. According to court documents, in January, Tedford allegedly urinated on a comforter, blanket, a Bible, curtains into an air conditioner, and defecated on the floor and putting feces into the toilet tank at the Marriott Hotel in Keene. All these charges are misdemeanors. Here she is, Miss Tedford. The piss bandit is a poo-poo bandit as well. An upper decker, if you will. She gave her toilet an upper decker before she left. She apparently was doing some of this for OnlyFans, if I remember correctly from the first story. Is there upper decker OnlyFans content? How does that? I don't know. I'm asking too many questions. I thought this was interesting enough to bring up. If it comes, okay. So, Toxic Avenger, this new remake of Toxic Avenger is coming out. But also, you can hear Emily texting in the background if you listen real close. There's this new version of Toxic Avenger 2 and 3 coming out. Now, apparently, when they were shooting Toxic Avenger 2, they shot so much shit that they decided, hey, let's just make this into 2 movies. But this is a way for them to go back and try to do the original vision for Toxic Avenger 2. So this is a sequel reconstruction, if you will, called Mr. Melvin, that they're going to debut at Tromathon. This is a really cool concept to me. So they're basically reconstructing the 2 films to be the original vision of Toxic Avenger 2. I thought that was really dope. I thought, especially because we did the Whoops Up, Whoops Down over there with Josh and shit. And we're going to be doing another Whoops Up, Whoops Down with Josh soon on Toxic Avenger 2. So I thought this was an interesting thing to bring up in that regards. All right. I think that was all that shit, right? Pope died on Easter. Boy, my mouth is so fucking dry. Oof, I might have to get one of them Fagos. Yeah, I'm going to have to get one of them Fagos. All right. I'm going to finish the bubble pop from like 5 days ago. It's been in my fridge for like 5 days. Yo, how did I lose another fucking lighter? What am I doing? How did I lose another lighter? I'm going crazy over here. If y'all can tell me where these lighters are going, am I eating them? Where the fuck are they going? Third lighter I've lost this stream. I've not gone anywhere. No, wait, second lighter. This is the third lighter I've used this stream. Where the fuck are these lighters going? The one behind his head. Is there one behind my head? Wait, what are we talking about? Does the Neon Alien have a Hulk Hogan stash going on? No? No? Oh, are you talking about this guy? This fella? I think that's supposed to be him smiling. No, it's not in my pockets, dog. That's the fucking crazy part. I'm driving myself crazy over here. Oh, okay. Let's continue. Public Enemy is going on a Frankie Goldie Gloom to the Tomb 2, Las Vegas, May 2nd. Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, I thought I closed OBS for a second. Holy shit, that scared me. No, it's not in the couch. This fake-ass couch has no actual cushions. This is like just one big-ass piece. This is like a Walmart couch, so it's just like one hard-ass piece of like fucking, I don't even know, cushion. There's like really no way anything can even go in these cushions. I don't know what I did. Oh, it's driving me crazy though. Is it under the pack? Oh, one of them was under the pack. We got one of them. It's somewhere on this table. I just confirmed one of them was. Okay. We got to finish this up before 8 o'clock. So we got to get serious, y'all. There's been a lot of goofing around this episode. A lot of me losing lighters and making fun of Danny Goldie this episode. So we gotta get real serious, all right? We gotta get real serious. I think she's giving a recipe to someone on the phone. Yeah, she's giving Duncan instructions on the phone. Okay. All right, we got to get serious, though. Public Enemy is going on a world tour, right? She's talking so loud in there. Has me asking, are Public Enemy a possibility for the gathering of the Juggalos? Now, I believe Public Enemy's played before. Someone might have to help me out with that. I believe they have played before. Chuck D is allegedly a huge Juggalo. I don't know if y'all have heard this whole lore before, but allegedly Chuck D's like a huge fucking fan and a huge Juggalo and shit. I would love to see, yeah, that would be hella legendary, right, Ryan? I would love to see Public Enemy at the gathering. Shouts out to Michael and shouts out to Murder Mayhem Show, Mitchell, for this next one. I think this is the next one in the stack. Mitchell asked Tech9, I believe this is on Facebook from the looks of things, about playing the gathering. He said, play the gathering. If Psychopathic hasn't called you yet, then hit them up and tell them the fans are demanding it. Tech9 responded, they finally called a few days ago. So, Tech9 returning for the gathering of the Juggalos this year. Once again, shouts out to Michael and Mitchell. Michael, who hit me to Mitchell asking that question. Mitchell's the homie, though. Big inspiration for what I do over here. All right, another one I want to bring up. Now, this is a double. This is my little who could possibly play the gathering this year. This is like where we're doing some gathering speculation type shit. Here's another tour that was announced recently that has me. It could happen. There's one day here it could happen. Let me pull this up for you guys. Cypress Hill and Atmosphere. I didn't even notice it's with Lupe and fucking Farside. But anyway, I care about Cypress Hill and Atmosphere here. I guess Farside would be dope too. I don't really give a fuck about Lupe Fiasco, honestly. He's kind of meh to me. Anyway, if you look at these dates though, we got one day in between Virginia Beach, August 13th, and Baltimore, Maryland, August 15th. Now, will they leave that part of the East Coast to come all the way to Ohio for one day? Maybe, likely not. But hey, it's possible. There is a day open in the touring schedule where it could happen. It could fucking happen, goddammit. I would love to see Cypress Hill come back to the gathering of the Juggalos. I've seen Cypress Hill and Public Enemy one other time at Rock the Bells back in the day. Would love to see both of them again, though. Atmosphere, I've seen a whole grip of times. I would love to see Atmosphere at the gathering. Don't think it's gonna happen though. I want to like put that possibility out there though, because that one day is there. Esham, I think this is the next one in the stack. Oh no, we got this free Derby show going down, this Saturday? Yes, this Saturday. Free Derby show going down. The homie Will Gates pulling up to this motherfucking show as well. Pull up to Halloween. Devereaux got a new shirt that just dropped. Over whooping since the 94. Over whooping all 2025. Here we go. Esham Tour. Now this to me looks like he gearing up to play the gathering, right? Because this is all July and August. So this looks like Isham. I mean, Isham gotta play The Gathering, right? At this point, Isham's gotta play The Gathering. I'd say Isham's almost like a fucking bet. But yeah, this looks like Isham getting ready to play The Gathering. I think that was all I had for people. I do wanna play you guys a clip. I don't know if it's gonna give me a copyright strike. I do want to play you guys a clip about comedian Dave Smith and Necro beefing. Also, shouts out to Michael again on Instagram for hipping me to this whole weirdness. Because I saw the post, but I had no idea it was like getting talked about on podcasts and shit. So I want to play you guys this clip. Let me close a bunch of those.
Grammarly now uses AI to help you write.
No. Duh.
Remember the rapper Necro?
Oh, I got drugs. I need drugs.
I need drugs.
Why does he hate Dave?
He posted a whole thing specifically like, yo, fuck Dave Smith on his Facebook.
Wait a minute, over what?
It hurts a little bit.
Over what?
Oh, just because I think you're supporting a genocide?
Wait a minute.
He's a Jewish rapper, so.
Necro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that Rappaport shit too, Will. Yeah, Dave getting some heat for that shit.
He doesn't want to build his own
Necro
roads.
cares, yeah. Pull up the post.
Well,
You can
I like
find it.
that
It's
you
Necro Official on
I like
Facebook.
that Tim just had to describe him like Elmo's feelings.
Yeah.
Necro cares.
No, it's just so funny.
Necro's sad.
I'm just amazed that he.
It's not.
Jews hate Dave. Dave's Jewish.
It is.
Dave is maybe the worst Jew on the planet right now.
Well,
look.
according to the Nazis, I'm the best.
Joe Rogan sucks. Dave Smith
By
is
the way,
trash.
that song, I Need Drugs, is not a bad song.
It's a
All
fun
right, he
song.
makes. Hold on.
Let's hear it. Let me see
was
if I
a-
like.
was a-
from the title,
Let me see if I
it was
like
a
Dave more
parody.
than the
I'll
song.
It was a
tell you-
parody of I Need Love.
He's making
Right.
some good points so far.
Let's see. Joe Rogan sucks. Dave Smith is trash. See? And then I defended Dave.
By saying, "Say it ain't so, Necro." Dave's a Jewish wigger from Brooklyn. We used to jam out on "I Need Drugs." He really tried to save it for you.
By the way,
then-
is there anything?
And then he's a capo. What is a capo?
Is there anything Lewis won't respond to?
No.
Like Lewis is.
I don't know where he finds
Lewis
the
is a
time.
successful guy. Like he's on the Necro Facebook page.
He quit Lewis and Zach, and he doesn't
Oh, you
play
probably
video
thought I
games.
wouldn't find you here, Necro Facebook page.
Great.
I'm right here,
I
ready to go.
wouldn't even know how to find that if my life depended on it.
Necro.
Lewis is in the comments of the Necro Facebook,
Of course he is.
and he's saying, oh, "I need drugs. We used to jam out. That was a pretty good song." Like
Lewis
you're trying to relate
when
to him.
Lewis told us to bring it up, he forgot that he had messed.
No, I didn't.
A capo is a person within a Jewish concentration camp.
It's
that's,
a
being,
Jew
like,
who
brainwashed.
rats on other Jews.
Oh,
for the
you are a
Nazis.
capo. Never mind. He's
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's right.
So, well, thank you for finding him.
I didn't realize that Necro had a point.
Oh, you thought you could hide from me on Napster, Necro. I
Can
found you.
Can I hear some Necro? Not the "I Need Love." I hate that song. Do the another. Just give me
What's I
another.
Need
Necro.
Drugs? That was the big one that he was famous for. in
Are
the
they gonna
90s.
actually
It's
play
I Need
Necro?
Love. That's slow. I Need Love.
But it's a rap
I
song.
need drugs.
But no, it's that's what it's parodying.
Yes.
That was the song. I mean,
Okay.
well,
That was his own. It's the only song.
the one in the '90s that everyone played.
The only one that anyone's ever heard of.
All right. I'm not gonna play Necro music on here. Anyway, I wanted to bring that up because I thought that was pretty funny that Necro is getting into Necro. Was it Michael? Yeah, you said Michael Rappaport too, right? Right, Will? Yeah. That whole thing was funny. Lewis is in the comments on that one too, right? Threatening to beat him up, or we will see you, Michael Rappaport, or some shit like that. Anyway, Necro always beefing with unusual folks. Lil Wayne, Carter 6 is coming out on June 6th. I told y'all about Killer Mike's Mania on My Mind song. Fuck, I didn't get those clips. Odious sent me that shit and I didn't get those clips. Scrim has a solo album. Ruby, aka Duck Boy, has a fucking solo album. I only heard a little bit of Ruby's Duck Boy shit. Emily played a song or two on that. New Dave Blunts. You can't say that. I haven't heard that yet. Or I started to, but Emily refuses to let me listen to Dave Blunts. Anytime she gets in the car, I'm fucking playing Dave Blunts. She changes that shit immediately. I want to talk about this Kanye West Cousins song. I don't know if y'all have seen or heard this Kanye West Cousins song. Basically, Kanye did a whole song where he talks about growing up with his cousin, who is currently in jail for murder, finding nudie magazines, hardcore porn, in his mother's closet, and him and his cousin sort of discovering sexuality together, if you will. And goes into detail about that shit. Apparently, the song's ridiculous. I can't even fucking listen to it. Dave Bluntz wrote that song and wrote the whole Kanye album. If you listen to that Cousins song and you think of it as like a Dave Bluntz song, it makes a lot of fucking sense. It's definitely Dave's flow on that shit. Got this to play here. Nick did a commercial. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me get quicker with that.
But the Bible even speaks to it.
Oh, why did it change? Why did it do that?
An expectation of something happening when you bury something.
And so when we bury somebody in the ground, we do it with an expectation of the resurrection of the dead through
Jesus Christ. And you may not know it at the time when you bury somebody, when that resurrection's gonna happen, but you do it by faith. You just
bury the bones. Why? Because we serve a God that resurrects
dead things. We serve a God that resurrects dry bones. We serve a God that brings dead things to life. We are a resurrection believing people. And when something seems to be dead, we bury it and hope that God will do something with it one day.
Gloom to the Tomb 2 going down May 2nd. I will not be there, unfortunately. I was trying to get out to the show. I will not be there, unfortunately, but definitely show up to Gloom to the Tomb 2 this Saturday? No, next Saturday. Did I say this Saturday? It's next Saturday. We had a bunch of other music stuff that went down. Death Plus Don't Want to Go to Heaven, single and video, I believe. 8 Corpses, Healing, single and video. Talked about the Dev over Whoopin' shirt. All right, now we into some Chlorine shit. Ouija announced a new album, Chlorine, coming out, May 23rd? I believe I have that right. Why is that? Yes, May 23rd. Now, what I want to talk about with Chlorine, though, here's the track listing for Chlorine, according to what is posted. But then Ouija posted this. There's a reason these tracks aren't numbered. The physical CD is different than the digital release. Chapter17.com. Got the plug. Now, on the Shaggy Show just yesterday, he said he's on the new Ouija. Now, I wonder if if you see the track list here, the only feature on here is for Death Trap featuring Apoc Crisis. I think I have that right. There's no other feature that says Shaggy 2 Dope on here. Although Mr. Fat Balls definitely is suspicious. Definitely is suspicious. So maybe Shaggy 2 Dope's on Mr. Fat Balls, purely speculation. But he did say he's on the new Ouija. So I'm wondering if that's on the physical version. JCW going on tour as well here soon. Shit, this is going down, tomorrow? Fuck, Illinois, that kicks off tomorrow at the Apollo Theater in Belvedere, Illinois. Then the 25th in Joliet, Illinois at the Forge. Then Cleveland, Ohio at the Masonic. And then Columbus, Ohio at the Athenaeum. JCW show with concert from Violent J and Ouija Macc. Oh, Ouija Macc. And then ICP on tour in May, of course, with a couple of those shows already sold out as well. I do believe we're trying to make it out to the Liverpool, New York show. I do believe that is the plan. Oh yeah, Ouija got a new single, Wicked Shit, out now. There's a bunch of merch on chapter17.com. He did another 420 pack. Yeah, he did another 420. Ooh, whoa, what am I doing? I'm ruining everything. There we go. And there's a bunch of Chlorine packs and drops as well over on chapter17.com. Bunch of combos and shit. What I'm really curious about is this whole different yeah, that's all of it on that first page. This whole difference in the albums between the physical and the digital release. Oh, I had the ICP Bonnaroo time. Let's see if this works. Oh, I gotta show you guys that another time. That's not gonna work. Yeah. I think we're breaking down stuff now. Let's break down Bruce Brothers, episode 4, about Bigfoot. Ruby Bruce in the house for this. Everyone's favorite part of the show is still coming. Don't worry. We have 2 episodes of the Shaggy Show to break down. So I know some people were panicking a little bit that I might not do that because I didn't put it in the description of this video. But don't worry. I got y'all covered. I will be breaking down the fucking Shaggy Show, 2 episodes. But let's do the Bruce Brothers first, because that was Wednesday. Then we'll do Shaggy Show Thursday, Shaggy Show Tuesday, yesterday. All right, Ruby Bruce is in the house for this episode. There's a new opening with a song from Jump Steady and an edit from Weird Bob.
Out doing something?
Ooh, I'll show you guys that real quick. Shouts out to Weird Bob, who I believe is in the chat. Strange Suspicion and Weird Bob. 16.
Tonight, the subject of Bigfoot.
It's the Bruce Brothers. The Bruce Brothers. Mysteries. Step up off our nuts, please. Bruce Brothers. The Bruce Brothers. Pyramids. Cryptids. High intelligence shit.
Yeah, Weird Bob killed this edit. Hey, whoop whoop, Weird Bob, you killed this, homie. Hey, that's fucking dope. Congratulations to Weird Bob on that, because that was a really dope edit. And I know it's a dope highlight spot for y'all. Yeah, Bob made that intro. Whoop whoop. Yeah, that's what we talking about. All right, let's see. Some chimp talk. Jay wants to own one. Wants to hold one. There's a lot of hilarious chimp stuff here.
Those are little ones with long legs.
They're beautiful. Now, I just want to hold a chimp. I want to hold its muscular body and feel what that's like. And if anybody out there has connections to a chimp, hook your boy up, man. Hook your boy up. Now, chimpanzees.
If anybody out there has connections to a chimp, hook up Violent J. He wants to hold one and caress it and hold its muscular body very badly. Jump Steady then commences in an over half-hour long hit piece against chimpanzees and how dangerous they are. Jay says that they're just like humans, though. They go for the face, the fingers, and the nuts, just like humans. The chimp that ripped the lady's face off. They talk about Travis the chimp who ripped that lady's face off. He was spun out on Xannies and booze, apparently, allegedly. Yeah, I don't want that chimp to sue me, for God's sakes. No, he's dead. He can't sue me. He just wanted his Tickle Me Elmo doll, it turns out. There's another chimp that ripped its dude's nuts off, who brought him a birthday cake. I don't know if y'all ever seen that. That's fucking horrifying video. Jay, I don't think they played that video, but it's horrifying if you've ever seen the guy who brings a birthday cake and gets his fucking nuts ripped off for it. Jay says that this is a hit piece on Bigfoot. There's some brutal aftermath photos that I will not be showing you. Has anyone ever seen the movie Nope? This whole thing reminds me of the movie Nope, because Nope is definitely the opening part of Nope. What is the fucking name is the chimp in Nope? Oh, I can't remember his name. But yeah, shouts out to Nope, because that whole thing reminds me of Nope. Jay asks Ruby if she wants a chimp as a pet as they watch some more footage here. Love this clip. This is funny as fuck. This made me laugh both times that I saw it.
Exists in chimpanzees, apes, and
look at how fucking strong that little gremlin is. It's so powerful, Rube. That thing would rip our head right off our necks and think nothing of it. Look at it.
And you want one as a pet?
Yes, I want that one.
I want him in my house right now.
Look at its muscles. Look at its muscles.
You're not going to snuggle up with that, Rube, if I get it as a pet?
That looks like a bodybuilder. He's just been lifting weights his whole life. You know what I mean?
Come on, Rube, let's get that.
He's just been swinging from like trees and climbing up trees and killing other animals.
You don't want that running through the kitchen like that? Oh my God. Chasing the cats.
All right, let's see.
You don't want that running through the kitchen like that, chasing the cats. That shit fucking cracks me up, man. There's some more chimp attack footage. Really going after the chimpanzees hard here, Jump Steady. Bubbles never attacked Michael. Or did he? They come to the realization maybe Bubbles is the reason that Michael was really addicted to facial surgery and basically didn't have a nose. That's me adding a lot of inferral there, by the way. Next, gorillas. Jay says that's his favorite animal. They only discovered gorillas just over 100 years ago, which is one of my favorite facts whenever talking about Bigfoot or cryptids, if you will, because we thought that gorillas weren't real. As recently as 100 years ago, confirmed that fact. So I think of a similar primate who is similarly elusive, maybe even more elusive than the gorilla, maybe even smarter than the gorilla, definitely could make its way in this world and stay the fuck away from humans. Shouts out to Sasquatch for figuring out a way to stay away from humans. Goals. Ultimate goals right there. Let's see. They were painted to be very violent animals, but they are actually very loving. They can bench press over 4,000 pounds, though. They fart all the time. They play some gorilla videos. Jay pushes back against evolution in this next clip. Jay hinted on this in another episode of the Bruce Brothers podcast, but Jay seemingly doesn't hold much weight in evolution.
They basically followed this trend where they went
or at
from
least evolving from
bipedal
apes
and slowly onto two legs and
That's
so
a
on.
theory, but yeah.
You don't think that's true?
Fuck no, I don't think that's true.
Let's watch a video on the human evolution of man, which
shouts out to
I
Steven.
don't know why you don't believe it, but let's check this out. This is
because why is there still chimps then? You know what I'm saying?
Well, because
for millions of years, our planet has been floating.
Well, listen. Let the video explain. Let the video explain, Violent J. Let's see. Bigfoot might be a different evolutionary path than humans, essentially. Gigantopithecus, I think I'm saying that right. They talk about this ancient great ape, Gigantopithecus, that a lot of people think is actually what Sasquatch is. Basically, Gigantopithecus kept on going, didn't actually become extinct like a lot of people think. Ruby says that they have the same hair color. Greys are humans from the future is the next clip I have here. What's up, Steven? You're so cute. Steven. Buddy.
All right, I want to show. We're about to get off this and we can get more.
Just for the record, though, a lot of people believe greys, which are aliens, right? Greys are humans in 100,000 years from now, Rob.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're all feeble and their arms are all skinny and shit, because they don't need to do nothing. Like, they have everything to do everything. The technology is so superior, they're mad weak and feeble.
Right.
But a lot of people believe grays, you know, the big-headed, big-eyed alien, are fucking humans.
Right.
Like
evolved, like
we're the chimp, and that's what we evolve into.
Right, and they left the planet or something.
Oh, I know
a
Astonishing
long time.
Legends podcast. That's a
All right,
great show.
Let's watch the next video.
Love
here.
that show.
This is chimps and gorillas walking on two legs. I just want to show a little bit more.
They got a great series on one of my favorite pieces of coast to coast AM lore, Mel's Hole. You guys know about Mel's Hole? Mel's Hole is a bizarre coast to coast call lore thing. What's up?
Okay, bye.
You going?
I got my Sprite.
Okay.
I got distracted.
Nah. I heard you giving instructions,
About
Dunkin' Donut instructions.
34 fucking times this girl's called me. No, for real. Let me.
I believe you. I believe you.
Let's see. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Since 5 o'clock.
Crazy.
Woo!
Mel's Hole though, check that out. Will you turn that back?
Oh, sorry.
Just made it really dark. I look like I'm completely in the shadow now.
Better?
A little better, yeah. Yeah, it's better. Good enough. I like it looking like I'm a little bit in the shadow, but not not that much. I love you. All right, Steven. Oh my God, Steven, you little weasel. Let's see. More monkey videos, chimps and I'm gonna get completely lost on a Mel's Hole tangent if I don't just keep going. Shouts out to Mel's Hole though. One of my favorite holes. Let's see. Chimps and gorillas walking. They take a break, and now over an hour into the show, Jump Steady finally gets to talking about Bigfoot. Jay doesn't think that the eye shine is supernatural. One of the biggest things that they talk about with Bigfoot is this supernatural red eye shine that they have in the night. But that is actually in nature, though. That doesn't have to be supernatural. Jay takes a poll at the table. Who believes in Sasquatch or no? Jump Steady has to be giving a nerdy answer, a percentage. Ruby says that they exist but not in Florida. Them being an endangered species, Jeeves is kind of on the fence with if they exist or not. Jump says that they have to be interdimensional beings. Jay asks the chat to put ones in the chat if they believe, or zeros in the chat if they don't. If you guys want to recreate that right now, put ones in the chat right now if you believe in Sasquatch, zeros in the chat if you don't. In this chat there was a lot of ones, a massive amount of ones in the chat for the Bruce Brothers podcast on YouTube there. Jay has them play the Patterson Gimlin footage. If you haven't seen it, it's the famous Bigfoot walking footage there. Jay talks about it being a female with titties, and this is what always blew my mind about this footage is once I realized that Patty has titties. Now, I want you guys, if you've never looked for it before, I'm going to play this here. Look for Patty's titties, because she definitely got some titty swanging. All right. Played a lot of different Bigfoot footage here. I think this is it.
And it was filmed in 1967, so it was filmed on a mad shaky camera and all that. And they always thought it was a male Bigfoot. They're like, Bigfoot was, it was one of the most famous, this is the most famous Bigfoot footage ever caught. But they always thought it was a male Bigfoot. And now with today's technology.
I think it's so dope that Violent J is tripped out on the same shit. That because I've talked about this a bunch. Maybe Violent J has seen me talk about this shit before, because
they're able to stabilize
this shit trips me out.
And smooth the footage out, and it's clearly a female with breasts.
And that's literally what made me realize, like, oh shit, this isn't like, because you don't make a fucking costume and put titties on it, right? Like that just doesn't. I don't know.
That's like
they didn't have like a mass-produced
thing to me about it.
I mean, those
years I had no idea it was a female.
Go into the store now and try to find a gorilla costume with titties on it. You know what I mean?
Until they're able to stabilize it and see it. Let's
right,
take
watch
a
for
look
these
at the
Bigfoot
Patterson
titties.
Gimlin film. Also, when it steps, you can see the rips in its thighs, the muscles flexing in its thighs when it's walking. It's massive. No costume, especially in 1967, could pull anything off like this. The Patterson Gimlin film is the best.
This is actually 16 if you want to use the video I got. I mean, isn't that walking like the apes?
I was gonna say, it's
We were
walking
just
like a
walking.
gorilla.
We were just looking.
Hey, look at how long its arms are and
Yeah, look
short
for them
its legs
titties.
are.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they came to an opening and they just caught it. They saw it. It's walking through there, and it don't mind. It's not running. You know what I mean? But they've had a limp. They had people out there,
Titties.
Rob, and all these specials I watched,
Bigfoot
where they
titties.
actually try to mimic that walk. And no human can actually copy that walk.
Black
Look
and
at
white
the thighs
titties,
when they flex,
Bigfoot.
when it
See it?
steps.
See it in black and
Right,
white?
Yeah, it is looking like it's got a really fast gait. Like it's almost floating along the ground.
That's what I'm saying. That's how they all say Bigfoot's walk. They glide. You know, their head
it's
don't bob up and
it's
down like humans.
Its steps are so big, you know.
And the crazy thing is, they go back to that
Titties
exact
reversed?
location now, right?
Yeah.
And they put the camera exactly
Same footage,
where
but
he
reversed
was.
titties?
And they can measure it by the trees and everything. That thing was 8.5 feet tall,
What
man.
were they originally filming for?
They were
These
looking
motherfuckers
for
went
it.
live that early. Will, God
That's
damn
the
it.
thing that makes it.
I know,
we
that
gotta hurry
sounds
up.
like it's fake, but
fake. You know,
if
they're
you're
actually
out there as
looking
many
Bigfoot titties. Let me know. Let me know if I'm crazy. They then play the Sierra Sounds, which are some interesting audio of Bigfoot. Also, some of my favorite evidence of Bigfoot existing. Let's see. They play this weird GoPro footage of a dog. Oh man, I can't play. I'm not even gonna play all of these. There's some interesting Yellowstone footage. Jay plays a whole compilation of some very questionable looking ones, but also some interesting ones in there. One of a Bigfoot looking up at the camera, fake or nah. I think that one was fake. The history of Bigfoot, the family. I think this one actually is worth playing. 128.20.
I wanted to bring up the.
Oops.
So throughout the history, like even way back in the day, there's been Native American tribes that have created art, like 500,000 years ago, where they depicted like hairy giant creatures.
Yes.
That they called the family, basically.
The family.
And they're on the caves and stuff. There's like drawings and stuff.
Yeah.
Where they're depicting like these hairy like creatures that they knew about even way back in the day, and they try to interact with and kind of like stay out of their way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they describe them as like a
Hey,
close.
whoop, whoop, the family. I just wanted to play that part because I thought that was cool. Ruby. Let's see. Jay and Ruby are on more that they're an actual animal side of things, not supernatural. They play a 911 call of a guy who saw something. So they talk about Bigfoot, leaving Sasquatch gifts, offerings, either you leaving them offerings or them leaving you offerings. Ruby whips out a foot cast from Todd Standing. She has one of Todd Standing's actual foot casts on Deckington.
Call. It showed a photo of a foot, and in that photo, the toes were kind of like it looked like a person's foot, but you just like elongated it. And I know I'm supposed to be the skeptic, but this right here. This is the size of my head. This is a supposed foot from a documentary that I think we're gonna get into in a second.
Yeah, Todd Standing's documentary.
No,
He's
I
the
didn't
guy
show
you
the
were
fresh
talking about,
ass
Rob, that
17 on
filmed
Cena's
the
belt. I
Bigfoot
should have
right on
though.
the face.
Yeah, exactly.
We actually, me and Joey had him on our during COVID. We had
We
him
talk
on
about
our
Todd Standing for a while. I should have shown that 17. By the way, 17th time champion Cena. Oh, that's what I forgot to talk about. Cena came out and said he was retiring the belt essentially. He's taking his ball and going home. I thought this would be a really interesting storyline way to get rid of one of the fucking titles already and making it one title again. If Cena just takes the title and goes home with it. I think that would be a really dope storyline way to do that. Shouts out to heel Cena, though, and his 17th title win. Those 17s on the belt are fresh as fuck, though. Let's see. Oh, Jay says they're going to go into the woods with Todd standing, but they never did go into the woods. Jay questions him finding Bigfoot twice. Jay compares the foot cast to his head for size, which is, I mean, that really is a size comparison because Jay's head's big as fuck. I'm way too slow with this. I need to get faster with my time stamping.
Footprint. Look at how big it is, and my head is extra big.
Right.
I've always been known to have a big head. Look at this foot. How can you not believe this creature is real?
Well, okay, from the video we watched, the toes had a different shape to them. They were a little bit more flared out. I noticed that. And then I looked back at this one, and I was like, why does this look like a human foot, but elongated?
Man, what human got that foot?
I don't know, Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, probably.
Okay, so one of the things that...
All right. They talk about, oh shit, the Minnesota Iceman snapping branches in tree structures. Story of a real one being swapped out with the Minnesota Iceman thing. Lots of hoaxes talked about. Guy who said he shot a baby Bigfoot, but the DNA proved it was a bear. Guy who had one in a barn. Bigfoot museums. Jay doesn't want to go hunt a Bigfoot. Mount St. Helens eruption causing Bigfoot migration. Jay and Jump disagree on DNA with Bigfoot. Jay and Kuma arguing about the moon landing. Jay doesn't believe in dogmen. Todd standing. More Todd. What is this? Jump Steady says Todd standing is the best proof to him. Rob is racist against chimpanzees, which reveals why the hit piece earlier.
I don't hate on chimpanzees. I just don't want to be around them.
That's valid.
I don't want them as a pet. I don't want to be anywhere near anybody that has one as a pet. I will not be coming over your house at any time.
Well, you know what, Rob? If you were talking about a human like that, that would be racist.
Oh my goodness.
Valid. It's valid. It's valid. I don't have a problem with them. I just don't want to be around them.
That's why the hit piece.
They can exist out in the wild where they're supposed to be, you know?
Right.
I'll say, not as a...
Jeez, Rob. Phew. God damn, Rob. All right. Play Todd standing footage. People in the chat were saying Todd's footage has been proven fake by AI. Facial recognition, that the same face is essentially in all of those different shots of Bigfoot faces. AI apparently has scanned them and proven it's the same human in all of them. Jay says, even if he's faking, he's still a genius. There's a dumpster diving Bigfoot they talk about. Jay wants two things to happen before he dies. 158.52. Shouts to Kosuke in the chat. Kuski.
That happened pretty easy.
You know, I just would like two things to happen before I die. I would like disclosure from UFOs. I'd like to know.
What do you mean, like the government announcing it finally? Like,
yeah,
hey,
there's life on this other planet.
Yeah.
Like, we found this planet. There's city lights on it. It's a fact.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be dope, because how much would that change everything?
That's what I'm saying. I want to see and witness that change.
That would be great.
And I think it'd be great to also find out there's Sasquatch.
Yeah,
but I know that's a much bigger chance. Either
one, it would shake the tree, the foundation of your reality. It would be so exciting for something new to just all of a sudden pop into the world. Not just your life, but everybody's lives. Like,
Let's talk about, before we got to go.
All right. I got a couple more clips, and I think I have enough time to do the Shaggy show, unless, are they actually like live right now? Or is it that pre-show shit? Are they live right now? I got 12 minutes according to YouTube, so I'm going to keep going. Let's see. Jay brings up what would happen if they were announced to be real. They speculate on that a little bit. Jay brings up missing 411 quickly. If we knew the answer to every mystery, this is definitely worth playing. There's a quick little quote. And then there's a final word from Ruby, which I thought was kind of adorable that I wanted to play, y'all.
The answer, ladies and gentlemen, to every fucking question. If we knew every mystery, Rube, how lame would this world be?
Yeah.
There'd be nothing to find, nothing to discover, nothing to wonder about.
It'd be boring.
It'd be so whack. Thank God for Bigfoots, man.
Right.
And aliens and all that
Whether
shit.
they exist or not, they're fun to think about. You know, that's for sure.
Yes.
There's inklings of proof that they might exist.
That's right.
I'll say it.
I believe we're wrapping up here. There's something I want to say.
All right, here we go.
This is my first time like out doing something from the 2018 Juggalo furry incident. I'm trying to reinvent myself.
furry incident.
I'm trying to reinvent myself from that.
You talking about
So-
Snake Bust?
She's a little bit embarrassed about the whole Snake Busters furry suit stuff, guys. It's kind of adorable. Ruby, don't be embarrassed by that shit. No, I don't think anyone's looking at you weird for that. In fact, I think if anything, everyone looks at that as being another example of Violent J being a dope-ass dad. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at that shit.
So
No one judges you for being a furry when you were a teenager. Like, don't even sweat that
the
shit.
only place I'm like active now is my Discord. So I do want to shout out some of my friends on there. We have my good buddies Lyric, Scran, God Sent Me 1985. He's a cool dude. All of my moderators, I want to thank you all. And you will be seeing more of me. This is not my first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love Jay looking at her like a
I
proud
got
father.
our 2 comments of the night, one from our YouTube chat, one from our Twitch chat. From our YouTube chat, Neo Voodoo. This is going to help your cause, Jay. Cultures around the world that have little communication and trade with other cultures all have a name for Bigfoot.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I got you.
You know
Like,
what I
like
That is a really good point. Shouts out to that point. It's fascinating to think about. Cultures around the world that have no communication or trade all knew about this thing. All right, let's do the Shaggy Show, and then I'll get the fuck out of here just in time for Bruce Brothers episode 5, which I don't think they announced what they're talking about tonight. Let's see. Here we go. Shaggy Show Thursday, April 17th. Shaggy opens with his Vader impression. Big Van Vader, not Darth Vader. Oh, fudge me in the anus. Oh, come on, you fucking timestamp, motherfucker, you. Oh, man. Need to get better at these timestamps, I swear.
It's time! It's Shaggy time! Shaggy Show, motherfucker! What up, Manny?
All right, that was Shaggy's awesome Vader impression. Manny crash out over Star Wars and lesbians is the next clip. I don't remember what this was. I love my title of it, though. That's pretty funny.
I'm gonna get May.
I was gonna get. They had one of each sister.
Yeah.
I was like, I should get them just because they canceled that shit. And some,
No, because you're a fan.
no.
Ah, caught him.
Some LGBTQIN person that loved that show would 5-10.
Why they gotta be LGBTs?
Uh-oh.
They would because they canceled the lesbian Star Wars show, and so I'm just like,
Man, he's just looking
What's
for
going
trouble.
on?
no. I'm just saying.
Wait, what's
And
the
so I figured-
wait?
I
What's
get
the
it.
lesbian Star Wars show? I don't
There
know
was
anything
The
about
Acolytes.
the Acolytes, the lesbian one.
Yeah, that's the one that
yeah,
canceled.
with the fucking magic kids.
Not quite a crash out. I think a bit of an exaggeration on my part, but hey. Hey, these notes are exaggerated on purpose, okay? Hype train begins. Oh, is it fucking... Chill, computer. It's struggling. I don't think it's dropping frames, but it's struggling right now. All right, let me get through these real quick. Manny is a mark for this religious strongman act called the Power Team. They watched some video of that. Murder Mayhem Show asks, who would you trust with your valuables more, Corp or Alex Abyss? Corp Robinson or Alex Abyss? This is actually worth playing. 22.
Juggalo Juice Box, 17 months subs, whoop whoop, fuck yeah. Murder Mayhem Show, who would you trust more with your valuables, Corp or Alex? Manny can answer too. Justin doesn't know who either one of those are. I'd have to say Corp. Well, Corp you couldn't trust with anything.
Yeah.
Like, even $5. You know what I'm saying? He'd steal that from you. Alex would just steals big amounts of money.
So probably Alex then.
Well, I would rather give my lesser valuables to Alex because if they're more expensive, they're gone either way. Yeah.
Yeah, with Corp, it was just...
Yeah, Corp, it could be worth nothing. He'd steal it just because he was a crackhead.
You told me he used to steal your cigarettes.
Straight up. He'd steal fucking packs of cigarettes from me, and he'd lie about it, and then I'm...
Shaggy marked his cigarettes to get to catch him stealing them. He tells a story about Corp just chilling one time, and he pulled out a tooth. Just kind of, vibing and chilling, and he pulls out a tooth right out of his head and goes, fuck, another one. Wild. That ain't some crackhead meth head shit. I don't know what is. The hype train quietly dies. The Easter plans. Manny is getting a back tattoo started this weekend and will be doing a watch party for Wrestlemania. Wrestlemania, Easter, and 420 on the same weekend. Justin points out that it's also Hitler's birthday. Shaggy asks if that's why everyone gets smoked out on 420. Shaggy is going to barbecue for Easter. Shaggy breaks out the Chips, Ahoy, and Reese's Pieces cookies, and Manny busts a nut in his pants. They plug the ICP tour in May. Shaggy and Shaggy the Airhead Lazy and Crazy drop. The JCW April tour. They plug new shirts. Shaggy used to wear 3XL tall tees back in the day. Remember when Shaggy wore his tall tees? He would wear 3XL tall tees back in the day. WrestleMania. Shaggy asks what the main event is. They respond, Cena versus Cody. I guess that is the main event, right? I mean, you can make the argument that the CM Punk, Seth, and Roman match is almost equally. I can tell you what's not the main event. the Jey Uso versus Gunther match that went on night one, first match of the entire card. That's definitely not the main event. William Regal used to chain smoke by the trucks backstage, and Shaggy would join him. Shaggy says that the May tour dates will be selling out, so get your tickets in now. Lucha Lili got in trouble. Manny promises not to get bricked up over brownies. Shaggy show and tell, the plates that hold Shaggy's spine together. I thought I would have a timestamp for that one. Manny almost got scammed. A chick reached out to Manny on Facebook and asked if they want to move to WhatsApp. Always a big red flag. Don't ever bring it to WhatsApp. Justin points out that is a red flag for scamming. Manny got hit with the sob story and doxed. No, he didn't get doxed. He tries to dox the fake name. Yeah, man. Manny, basically there was some weird shit with a bank and a fucking check, a $25,000 check they wanted him to deposit and shit. So yeah, Manny almost got scammed. They do RIPs. Justin has never seen the movie School of Rock. It came out a year before he was born. Holy fuck. They try a bunch of peeps for Easter. The Manson dildo up his butt magazine story gets told again. Marilyn Manson, that is. Dildo up his butt. Magazine left on their tour bus. From the backstage sluts porno people. Allegedly, that's what he claims. Could be from Mr. Two Dope's personal collection for all I know. They had most fun recording the race Shangri-La back in the day. What song from Malenko would you want to make a music video for nowadays? Shaggy says Boogie Woogie Woo or the Ned Game. Excellent choices. Excellent choices. They talk about Maine, the state. Maine for a little bit. They watched the new Fantastic Four trailer. They watched the Naked Gun trailer. Akiva from Lonely Island is directing that movie, by the way, I noticed while they watched that trailer. That's fucking dope. Clear the cache. Shaggy says that Judas Priest looks like a very normal guy, not a rock and roll star. Shaggy is sick of old people blowing out their birthday candles and having their dentures fall out. He says it's hack. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's not cool. Stop doing it, old people. Glue your shit in better. Jessica Simpson screwed up her face real good. They do the real shit segment. They make Justin pick real shit or Shaggy's silly news. They flip a coin and it's heads and it's real shit. Old clips of religious people playing Zeppelin backwards. They call a prayer hotline on this episode and ask for them to pray for the insane clown posse. The lady goes on for quite a while. Really kind of funny. Actually, a highlight of the episode. Shaggy gets bored and finally hangs up because she just keeps going with the praying. Definitely felt like one of those like ploys to keep you on the hotline longer to run up your fucking credit card or your phone charge. All right, Shaggy show yesterday, Tuesday, April 22nd. Manny has a blue screen on his camera. Shaggy got new studio equipment in. Shaggy was locked up in jail for the Great Malenko being recorded with Alice Cooper, Slash, etc. Manny's morning workout routine. Play that for you real quick.
Oh, he didn't box the...
Whoa. I almost nailed it. Oh, fuck. I
I rub my penis on my blankets.
See? No. What I do is I wake up usually about 4 o'clock because my back's hurting and it's usually raining lately. And I pop me some pills.
How healthy.
Yeah, exactly. I pop me some pills. Have me protein, not a protein shake, kratom shake. Stay up for a little bit.
Not a protein shake, a kratom shake.
Kratom shake.
And then
he does the negative of lifting. He just lays on the floor and
I sit on the floor and I meditate.
Kratom shake.
So I sit on the floor and meditate, and my workout is me getting up from the floor. She was saying, with no spotter, bro.
Wow.
No spotter.
Actually, that's fucking good because you couldn't do that so well before.
No, I couldn't. No, man.
Shouts out to Manny. He recently lost like 120 pounds or some crazy shit like that. Shouts out to Manny for real. Lucha Lili brings a drawing in. I think I did have a clip for that. Lucha Lili's drawing. Oh, so close.
There we go.
Excuse me.
Look at the puffiness of the dark storm clouds. Very good. Very, very
Lucha
good.
Lili was just kind of vibing in the room drawing.
Yeah, so
before her bedtime. Shaggy's morning routine involves working out. He's done his workout routine. He's lifting weights. He's doing treadmill. And most importantly, he's on the juice. So expect buff-ass Shaggy Two Dope to be on tour in May. He's gonna hulk up. He's gonna juice up real big. Manny didn't think that they would talk about the results of WrestleMania Night 1 on WrestleMania Night 2. And Manny missed Night 1 because he had to DJ at the bar gimmick there. Green Jello gets brought up in the chat. Justin asks who that is. Bill Mansplainer apparently gets local musicians to play every gig while he's on tour. I think I knew a little bit of that lore. I don't think I fully understood the extent of that, though. Manny did a Mania watch party. Someone asked Shaggy why they can't find Forgotten Freshness 6 physical copies. They talk about backyard wrestling video games for a little bit. Kevin Gill hooked that gig up. Shaggy did some other video game voiceovers back in the day for trailers. I'm really curious what the fuck other games he did. Last day for the Shaggy and Lazy and Crazy collab drop. Renee comes in to say goodnight. Hulk Hogan shirt is getting bootlegged. The Hulk Hogan shirt from the Shaggy and the Creep Show days is getting bootlegged. There's a new Manny shirt, a new Tripster shirt. Oh, man. Shaggy has been grinding his teeth a lot lately because Blizzard the dog chewed up his bit Manny suggests getting a mouth guard and not paying the $500 replacement fee cost. They talk about the Pope death a little bit. Shaggy stole all the Twizzlers out of his kids' Easter baskets, and they all eat them now that Renee has gone to bed. 12 years a Pope. Oh yeah, this is a pretty funny Manny quote about Pope years.
Yeah.
His papacy lasted for 12 years.
Wow. So he was a pope for 12 years.
That ain't shit.
I mean, in pope years it is.
What the fuck is the purpose even of the pope nowadays?
To
back in the day, he like ran shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're still important, I guess. I don't know. They control the big ass bank. I learned that on watching Godfather 3.
Oh, that
what was Manny going off on there? So there's some Easter talk. Manny streamed on Easter, as discussed earlier. Did a Mania watch along. Lent is up, so Manny is happy he can shoot his guns again and buy ammo again. Justin went Easter egg hunting with the kids. That is not an exaggeration or a joke. He literally did that on his Easter. Shaggy, he's a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass man, by the way. Shaggy tells a story about adult Easter egg hunting back in the day when he hid money in the eggs, and his family all got drunk up north, and they got into fights over the money in the Easter eggs. Who's a bigger inspiration, Jim Varney or Don Knotts? That's a tough question. Modern times, Jim Varney, 100%. But overall, probably Don Knotts, probably. There's some light Don Knotts talk. Manny brings up The Incredible Mr. Limpet, which is a very bizarre movie where Don Knotts turns into a cartoon fish. I actually really want to see The Incredible Mr. Limpet. Jim Carrey was going to do a remake of that in the 90s, but it never happened. Justin and Manny are going to go halvesies on a Filipino bride. Shaggy's Easter involved barbecuing, hiding hard-boiled Easter eggs around the house, which apparently he hid so well that Renee had to help him find them. What would happen if you lost a hard-boiled Easter egg in your house, dog? Isn't that like, aren't you just creating a stink bomb in your fucking house at that point? Isn't that no longer an Easter egg? Isn't that now a stink bomb that's going to go off one day? Yeah, Shaggy grilled German sausages and steak. They had corn on the cob, mashed potatoes. I'm giving you the whole Shaggy Two-Dope menu, guys. Shaggy played out on holiday meals. They had lasagna for Christmas and national days. Shaggy is texting with Parker from D-Town. They're going to have a new custom. So they're going to have something at the gathering. Let's see. And Shaggy is getting a new Hatchet Man. He wants to wear a smaller, more gentlemanly-like Hatchet Man for fancy events with the kids and shit. So he's not walking in all blinged out like a rapper. Because that big Wacko the Kid Hatchet Man's real big and chunky. And the other one he's got is like super long rapper style. He's got like the long 50 Cent style chain that goes down to your dick piece damn near. School bus driver day. Shaggy speculates about his kid's school bus driver being Santa Claus going missing. It's National Jelly Bean Day. They eat some jelly beans. Girl Scout Leaders Day. Justin was a Boy Scout. No shit. Justin was a tenderfoot Boy Scout. Shaggy says that he has a tender ass. Shaggy is sick of Girl Scout cookies. Shaggy doesn't like Frosties. Shaggy is a fluffernutter mark. He's been eating lots of fluffernutter milkshakes from Culliver's. It's Earth Day. Shaggy Real Shit segment. They play that awesome Dee Dee Ramone rap song. Pony Shoe commercial. Lee-tarded neighbor commercial. Yeah, lots of shit. I don't know why I took notes on every single one of those. A truck driver poops in a Gatorade cooler. Here's Shaggy saying that he's on the new Ouija. That's the one I was looking for here. Then we're going to get out of here.
I think everybody would agree with you on that. Mike the Hype, could we get more Shaggy and Ouija collaborations? Did his new record come out yet?
Fuck,
it's on the tip of my brain. What's it called?
It's Oh man.
Or something just easy this time. It's not like some crazy word.
Chlorine.
Yeah, chlorine. That's just one easy word. Did that come out yet?
The chlorine drops 5/23. So. No.
All right. So it's tomorrow.
No, 5/23.
Yeah, it's a month.
Oh, that's May. Okay. Yeah. Well, I got a song with him on that record.
He dropped a single for it, I think, a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. Tim Hardison.
So I wonder what song it is. My speculation would be what, Mr. Fat Nuts? I think that sounds like a Shaggy 2 Dope song. Shaggy asks, why do other wrestlers call WrestleMania Mania? Oscar voters have to actually watch all the movies now. And Tara Diaz was at WrestleMania and apparently got to meet Stone Cold Steve Austin, his hero. So that's dope. Shouts out to Tara Diaz. He'd be doing that Stone Cold song on pretty much every show I've seen. So I know that was a big deal for him. Yeah. I wonder, someone should ask Tara Diaz if Stone Cold was fucked up. There's no blood on this one, sir. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. I'm going to go eat some food and read some book for the rest of my night. Tomorrow, I think we're going to try to do some video stuff. Team MUJ, that shit trash, that shit fire. What is it? Slaughterhouse 6 round or something is this Saturday. Go and drop fires in the chat for my boys, Odious and Kosuke, a.k.a. Do the Death. I want you guys to go and drop fires in the chat for my homies. I want them to win. Yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, shirts. Hit me up for shirts. I got shirts. All right, y'all. Whoop whoop. Have a good night. Go watch the Bruce Brothers podcast on YouTube, Bruce Brothers podcast channel, and ICP Network over on Twitch. Have a good night, y'all. Whoop whoop. Bye. End broadcast.